I'm here in Maryland in Gathland State Park. I'm not read all that. I read that a minute ago before I filmed. A lot of this history happened in New York and Pennsylvania, but yet the state park honoring him was here in Maryland because for some reason he had a tomb built for him here in Maryland, but he never made it. But when he died in 1914, he was buried, I guess, in New York where he died. This is my introduction video because I can advertise what's coming. I figure out this boy's Gath State Parkway on my ride to pick me up. Gathland State Park, somewhere in Maryland. I'm not sure what part of Maryland I'm in. I came off the Appalachian Trail section hike. I do know that it's a very interesting area. I can say that. It's a beautiful area. But I've done a bunch of videos in Harper's Ferry, and I also filmed a bunch of videos on that section hike at Appalachian Trail. Over 20 miles I made it. If I count it all. If I count the day hikes plus the long 2-day section hike, I made it over 20 miles. But I'm trying to figure out exactly where the trail goes. Okay, the Appalachian Trail crosses over here. I guess I have to walk across the field or something, I'm not sure. I might at least take the time to figure it out because in the future I will come back here. I don't know when, but I will come back here one day. May not be this year though, because I live in Mount Hope, West Virginia, but ways away. I was gonna make sure that I keep an eye on my stuff. But I'll go ahead and upload this video first, so videos to look forward to is some Harper's Ferry train videos plus the historical videos just walking through Harper's Ferry, along with some nice section hike videos of the Appalachian Trail. Very close to sunset. Yeah, at sunset you want to be at an axle. You want to be at an actual campsite or shelter if you're hiking the AT. I gotta go back and grab my pack though. I don't want to water too far away. And nobody's around there anyways. But here's where you get back on the Appalachian Trail, I guess. According to what I've found out by asking questions, you go straight up here through the field, around the fence, and up the mountain. I'm going to walk over to that. And then I'm going to walk back to this big monument here. Maybe I should stop at that first. I probably do have time to hike up there a little bit. I don't know. At least I have time to explore the park. Yep, there's the trail. You walk through this field and you're there. AD 1887. Wow, this is pretty old. Yep, there's the trail. Might be easier to use the app to pull pictures off the video. But I'm definitely not going up any more of the trail this trip around. If I can really arrange to be dropped off here and hike up through into Pennsylvania, I may do that in the future. But the trail keeps going. And back up the mountain she goes. I've spent so much time on the AT the past 3 days. Even though I enjoyed it, I asked myself, how do these through hikers do it? Here I'm doing a 3-day section hike, covered a lot of land in 3 days. But then you got the people who start in Smoky Mountain, Georgia, and go all the way to Mount Katahdin in Maine, which is still like 900 and some miles from here. Well, not quite 1,000 miles, but over 900 miles to go. So over 900, that's a lot. Me trail hikers do all through here. I'm surprised there's not a path in the middle of the grass. There's the picnic tables. Maybe I'll bring all my stuff over here. I can snack and drink water better. This is such a nice, beautiful area. Of course, I have a long ways from home. This is a long ways from Mount Hope. 1st New Jersey Bridge, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th Infantry in Halifax Battery, September 14th, 1862. Late in the afternoon of, okay, I'll keep reading that back. You always pause. Late in the afternoon. Bridge day events. That's talking about the Civil War. This keeps going. Okay. Civil War battlefield. Huh. War. This must have been built for the battlefield. That means there's probably a lot of souls. Have been buried here. Apparently this is a battlefield, and the way that's set up, there's no telling how many bodies is buried there if that's the case. I'm guessing that's a monument for the people that fought and died in the Civil War on both sides. Okay, I'm not going to sit there and read all these while I'm filming. If I take the time to read each one while I'm filming, it'll take a while, but you can always pause to read. Make sure I get it where you can. Well, hope I put the camera at an angle, because if not, I'm not going to be back here anytime soon. Such a beautiful area, but I don't know when I'll be back. There's plaque on that side, plaque on the other side. Wow, this is such an amazing, beautiful area. It really is.